Welcome to the Schemmies, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. I know we are. We're doing pork shoulder today on the Traeger. And you're good there, John?
Yeah.
Right on. We're rocking and rolling. Right here, Honey Hog Barbecue. Go get yourself some of that. I picked that up at Rub It Out Barbecue Supplies in Dawson Creek. Fantastic stuff right there. Amazing. It just takes your pork and your chicken right to that next level. Stanley Cup playoff stuff right there. Anyhow, we're doing pork shoulders here today, you guys. Have a look here. Now, I've just layered that. Look at the color this stuff brings out. Beautiful color. Just fantastic. Very sweet, very nice. I got it all down in these little ruts and nooks and crannies on the shoulder. Now, we're going to take this out here. We're going to hit it on the Traeger. 250 to 275 for a few hours. I'm going to move it over to some tin foil and let it go. That'll speed up the cook a little bit too, because we got to speed it up a little bit today. We have company coming, so I can't really do my low and slow that long. So I'm going to fire it into some tin foil and speed that process up, and we're going to make some great pork tacos, pork buns, you name it. It's going to be fantastic. Welcome to the show. You're rolling with the Schemmies. Hello everybody. We're going to keep this quick because it's so windy and I know it's probably going to be hard to hear. So pork shoulders going in. Now what I got here is an apple hickory mix. I had a little bit of hickory left. I had a little bit of apple. I love the taste of the hickory. Hickory can be strong. So, you know, if you're going to go for a long smoke, you might want to blend that down a little bit or whatever, knock it down. So I blended a little apple into there just to stretch it out. And there's old Nellie right there for you. Old Smelly Nellie, they call her. That's the Traeger. There she goes. Now, hottest part of the grill, you get to learn your grills. Whoop. I trimmed some of the fat too. That's a lesson right there. Trim up your pork, clean it up a little bit. I got a few chunks of fat off. Put the biggest chunk, hottest part of your grill. Get to know your grills. I've told you guys that lots. Biggest piece is going to go right there. This is going to hammer down. And 2-3 hours, we're going to spritz this every couple, maybe every hour and a bit with some apple cider vinegar. And keep that nice and moist. Come on back. We'll see you soon. Hello everyone, here we are. We're in the middle of doing our pork shoulders. I just spritzed them with apple cider vinegar spritz there. They're coming along really well on the Traeger. Well, we had the Traeger going today, and it's middle of winter here, so we've been craving some good smoke and barbecue. Just have a look here, you guys. Skinless chicken breasts, that's what we had in the freezer, so I took them out, thawed them. Now you gotta be careful you don't overcook these because you dry them out real quick. So I babied these suckers here on the Traeger, and I'll tell you what, they are absolutely fantastic, just beautiful, juicy. I didn't even think you could cook a skinless chicken breast that juicy, but I managed to do it. Now, homemade buffalo right there. Frank's Red Hot, butter, little white vinegar, SPG, and a little bit of love. Now look at here, you guys. Warm that up nice on the stove. Oh, Schemmy right there. Buffalo chunks with the Schemmies. Right off the Traeger, smoked buffalo chunks. Mix that up good, let that sit. I always throw a little ranch in mine like that. Keep that for dipping. There you have it. Little snack while you're waiting on them pork shoulders, hey? Rolling with the Schemmies, love you. Thanks for rolling with us. Are we live?
You're on.
Oh, you're live, right on. Here we go. Schemmies. Okay, you guys, I got a little something I want to show you here. So what we're done here now is I'll bring the other one in. I got it out on the Traeger there. And what, do you want me to shut that window? Is a little sunny there for you, John?
Totally good.
We're okay?
Yeah.
So basically with this pork shoulder, you guys, what I always try to do, and I kind of mentioned it in the show earlier, and I've mentioned it in other shows, you always, it's same with the brisket or anything. You want to trim up any loose ends, so to speak, okay? So I'm going to show you why you do that, because this thing kind of fell open on me. I wasn't foreseeing that. And this thing fell open. Seat time on the barbecue, you learn. And as you can see, it fell open like this, see? Kind of popped out of the string a little bit while the string's still on there. But now look at how that burnt here, you guys. Now, I didn't see that coming. But if that was hanging out there a little bit, I should have maybe trimmed a little of this. As you can see how the tips are starting to burn a little bit. It's okay, it's gonna be flavor, but presentation-wise, right? But I can tie that back up if I was just, you know, I'm gonna pull pork it anyways and wreck it, rip it, tear it, eat it. I didn't mean wreck it in a bad way flavor-wise, but it's not gonna be presentable anyways. But that's why you always wanna kind of clean that up a little bit and get rid of that so it doesn't burn. Exactly. Now, I got a little bit of spritz in there. As you can see, our little apple cider vinegar with garlic and pepper in it. These nuts right here, these nuts. Pecan, beautiful flavor. I just put a little bit in the tray. Now we cooked this here for about 3 hours, you guys, at 250-ish to 275. A little honey hog in there as well. Just kind of reflavor it, give it lots of flavor. And now what we're going to do here for probably the next 2 hours, I'm guessing, give or take, I'm going to probe it. And when I probe it, I'll know if it's pulled and ready to go, just by how nice it'll slide in there. It should go like, just like, what's it good, like a toothpick into a cake. Yeah, totally. So, speaking of butter, here we go, you guys. Get some good butter. I got good butter here. Look at this, really good butter, you guys. We'll put a few in there like that. There we go, just like so. And a little bit of brown sugar. Oh, that butter's already starting to slide. Look at that, you guys. I just crumble some brown sugar. I like it a bit sweeter. So we kind of like the sweet pork here, don't we, John?
I like it.
And then you got a little butter underneath there. Look at that. Oh, that's just fantastic. And then a little extra spritz. Just that apple cider vinegar with that in there. It's just going to add some extra moisture. It's going to be a fantastic, fantastic dish. Okay, we're going to do some tacos and some buns. Can't wait. So what I do is I just wrap this up just like so, folks. As you can see, nice and thick. Wrap it up nice and tight, and that's going back on the Traeger. And yeah, I'm gonna actually put one extra on here. That's gonna go back on the Traeger for, like I said, I'm gonna give it about another 2 hours. This one's a bit smaller than the other shoulder. And like I said, it should be just like a toothpick going into cake, and then I'll pull it. But so I'm thinking a couple more hours at least. So that being said, I'm gonna go get this one back on and get that other one off here, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. We're in the middle of the pork shoulder cook. Good. Am I live? Good to go?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm on.
Right on. Okay, here we go, you guys. Just kidding. You're rolling with the Schemmies. I love that term. We're living in the moment here, guys. When you eat a great meal like this, you're living in the moment, and that's what I want to see people do when I cook. Is fantastic stuff. So that being said, made a bit of a mess here. Look the other way. We got some potatoes cut up here. Got some butter in there, a good butter. We got some chives, some parsley, a little bit in there, salt and pepper, a little SPG. And we're gonna garnish that with a little ranch, green onion, and some more chives at the end of the cook. Now here I've got garlic, onion, and ham that we had, a smoked ham the other night. And nothing but flavor. And I tried to use the skin quite a bit because I put quite a bit of flavor on that skin. We had some brown sugar, honey mustard concoction I made, which of course, you know, when Chemi makes it, it's always deadly. And this going right in here, you guys, just like that. I sweated these down a little bit and give them some color and release some of them sugars, some great sugars. Sorry, I'll try not to bang that around too much. Now that's just gonna melt down that butter there and everything. Look at this. Now I did put a little butter in the bottom with the potatoes just so they can cook. These are gonna go in the oven. I'm gonna tin foil them and we're just gonna let them cook, you guys. And that's what we're having with the pork taco, pork buns, pulled pork, you name it, it's gonna be that good. Just a nice, yeah. And then whatever you don't do there, you keep that for the morning. Eggs, toast. There's your hash browns, got a little ham in there. Fantastic. That's just an idea I'm throwing out there for you. But anyhow, just showing you there what we're having with our pulled pork tonight. Thank you for rolling with the Schemmies.
There you go.
Oh, you're live, John. Here we are, you guys. Have a look at this Schemmies homemade sauce. I can't really tell you what's in there, but there's apple jelly. This is the pork version. Apple jelly, brown sugar. Got some ketchup for base, a little molasses, Worcestershire. I don't know how you say it, but it's whatever. I know what it is. It's an orange and brown bottle. And garlic, you name it. Salt, pepper in there. All the good stuff. That's the sauce for the pulled pork. Let's have a look here at the pulled pork, you guys. Oh. Look at that. You want to snap some pictures of that, John?
Looks great.
Are you sure? Look at that, you guys. Look at the color. Look at this beautiful mahogany color in there. Look at that beautiful mahogany. That's the color you want in your bark right there, you guys. Chemi's done it again. Saved the juice. We're going to rehydrate that a little bit. Well, not rehydrate it, but make it really juicy and good. I always do that with a little bit of barbecue sauce. I simmer this for about 2 hours. Just let all the flavors, the garlic and everything get into the black pepper. It's just about done. Now you guys, give me 1 second here. Lost that fork again. So this is what you want. Look at how nice this pulls apart, you guys. I'm gonna get rid of these strings. Just give me 1 second here. Oh, look at that. That's the best piece. I'm gonna eat that myself. Look at this. There's, sorry, I guess it's a little bit of a deep bowl, but that's okay. Look at that, you guys. Now, oh man, that's incredible. Look at that smoke. Look at that smoke ring in there.
Amazing.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna turn that off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Delish.
Juicy melt just like butter. Thank you for rolling with the Schemmies. Pork shoulder version. Excellent. Go to YouTube, hit subscribe, come hang out with us. Lots of good cooking. Love ya. Thanks again for rolling with the Schemmies.